My name is Tom Brown, and I am the Deputy Chief for the Police Department. The police and fire departments have worked together over the past few months to put together Article 12 of the warrant for this year's town meeting in order to ask for your support in providing us with $1.24 million in funds to upgrade our current communication system. You will hear from different people in this video with the institutional knowledge of the problems we currently face with our present systems. And hopefully, we will do a sufficient job of helping you understand why this article is vitally important to our departments. Tonight, you will be asked to vote on phase one of 3 phases of the project that we are working on in order to truly bring our communications into compliance with normal safety standards. Please understand, this article is being brought forward tonight because it is truly life and safety. The total cost to replace and rebuild our systems will be approximately $2.5 million, and there is a $100,000 contingency budget built in for the project for unexpected costs. While I understand the common sense issues surrounding the need for a sound and reliable communication system, I am not the best person to explain our current situation, beyond the fact that the system we currently have in place is way beyond its useful life. I can tell you all from experience that I've been the shift commander during a time when our system went down. We had to rely on cell phones to make contact with officers who were already in the field, some of whom on actual calls for service. And the worst part, none of them knew the radio system was down. Luckily, we avoided any major incidents that evening. It is unsafe, unreliable, and the continuing threat of losing our system grows greater with each passing day. I'd like to pass this over to Lieutenant Kevin Cooney. Lieutenant Cooney handles our radio communication system and works as our liaison with our current vendor, Allcom. Lieutenant Cooney can give you some more detailed information on our existing system and why we have an urgent need to upgrade it. Thank you for your time and attention, and here's Lieutenant Cooney.
Good evening. My name is Kevin Cooney. I'm a lieutenant here at the Burlington Police Department. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I am responsible for the oversight of our radios and communications along with Sergeant Tom Carlson. We are seeking the replacement of our communication system, which is approximately 25 years old. The last time the system was upgraded was after lightning struck the police station at about that time. We've been experiencing several areas in town where we have little or no ability to transmit and receive our radio transmissions. As a result of this, our radio company, Allcom, has done a town-wide signal strength survey and identified areas where we have either a very weak or no ability to transmit and receive radio signals. Our console as well has several inoperable features on it. These include the ability to remotely open the front door, our radio playback feature, and the ability to open our garage door when an officer arrives at the police station with a prisoner. Currently, if somebody comes into the police station lobby and needs to get into the police station for some reason, the officer on the desk will need to leave the front desk area to walk around to the front lobby and open the door and let this person in. This may result in understaffing or unattended telephones for a brief period of time. Our radio company has also replaced numerous buttons on several times only to have them fail again. They currently keep old discarded consoles from other agencies in their shop so they have replacement parts available for us. Replacement parts are now obsolete and not available from the manufacturer. We have had several occasions where a part called a channel card of the console has failed and we've lost all communications. Communications are the lifeline between the station and the officers on the street. Communication failures can result in delayed requests for additional resources, such as a backup or medical aid. On some occasions, we use our cell phone for communications, but the case is often that we don't have a radio signal. The cell phone signal is weak as well. The upgrades that we're seeking can address the radio signal problem we currently have and is within our ability to rectify, which cell phone service is not. During the time of emergency, a cell phone is not always a practical alternative to your radio. Thank you, and I appreciate your time for listening to this.
Good evening, town meeting members. My name is Mark Cedrone, and I am the captain of the Training and Communications Division here at the Fire Department. From our dispatch center to the mobile radios within our apparatus, or to the portable radios that we each carry, it is priority that effective, clear, concise information is communicated over a dependable communications system. In the fire and EMS services, effective communication is vital for the success of any emergency operation, whether it's fire or medical. It is essential for both firefighter and citizen safety. It reinforces visual observation, sets the groundwork for for the incident and provides important information for everyone involved in the operation. That would be from the chief officers, line officers, firefighters, and our dispatchers. Complete and effective communication in the fire service is key. Without it, information, events, conditions, situations, or questions remain unclear. In the fire and EMS services, our chain of command, combined with the incident command system, provides a clear path to communication flow during complex and dynamic operations. For example, a first due engine company where the officer does a complete size up of the situation and communicates that to incoming crews and the shift commander. This communication sets the stage for everyone involved in the incident, from the incident commander to the engine and tower companies and to our dispatch center. Information is key to the decision-making process. We communicate information to make someone aware of a something or a situation. For example, in our dispatch center, when we receive a 911 call, it is imperative that our dispatchers can communicate with those companies that are on the air. On the air means that they're out of the station. This communication should happen without delay or interference. Or if we are on scene at a house fire and the safety officer informs the incident commander that the rear wall of a two-story house is leaning outwards and is about to collapse. When this information is communicated effectively and without interruption to the incident commander and crews working the scene, they are made aware of a significant safety concern. This information allows the incident commander to change strategies and to formulate another plan. In summary, for our fire and EMS services, effective communication is vital for the efficient transfer of information. Planning is made easier and is key for the coordination of efforts and aids in the decision-making process. Thank you for your time.
I'm Assistant Chief Andy Connerty of the Burlington Fire Department. I'm here to discuss our current communications equipment. Some of the guys have been talking about repeaters. What is a repeater? So the repeater is mounted up on the Greenleaf Mountain, and it basically receives a radio signal and transmits a radio signal. The transmission goes to both the police and fire dispatch centers, as well as all the mobile radios and the portable radios. The town currently utilizes one main repeater on Greenleaf Mountain. There are two backup repeaters, one for the police department and one for the fire department. They're located in each building. If one of the main repeaters goes down, both the police and the fire have the backup repeaters. However, the signal strength of the backup repeaters is not as strong as the main repeaters, and it results in poor communications. At this point, I'll turn it over to Chief Patterson.
Good afternoon, town meeting members. My name is Chief Michael Patterson. I am the Chief of the Burlington Fire Department. What I'm going to talk to is specifically about the upgrades that are planned to take place under phase one of our public safety communication project. Phase one of this project includes replacing public safety's current repeater at Greenleaf Mountain and adding 2 additional repeater sites throughout the town. These added sites include the water tower at Blanchard Road and the water tower at Crosby Drive in Bedford. These repeaters include redundant voters in each system, meaning the closest repeater to the sender will receive the initial communication. This communication will also be simulcasted throughout all 3 of the proposed repeater sites. This will ensure us that a strong communication signal will be sent to all parties. If one of the 3 repeaters were to go down, the 2 remaining repeaters would continue to function. Backup repeater sites will no longer be required at both our police and fire stations. So this phase one project also includes the complete upgrade of Police Channel 1 and Fire Channel 1. Channel 1 is the channel in which the vast majority of police and fire communications take place. Phase 1 will include replacing and upgrading communications equipment at both the police and fire dispatch consoles. Our phase 1 project also includes a new repeater for our Department of Public Works. Just real quickly, an overview of phase 2 and phase 3. Phase 2 includes replacing police and fire mobile and portable radios. This includes an estimated 80 portable radios for both police and fire. Also, approximately 40 mobile radios for the police and 15 mobile radios for fire. The estimated cost of phase 2 is $665,000. Phase 3 proposes including the complete upgrade of Police Channel 2 and Fire Channel 2. Police Channel 2 is their tactical channel. A town-wide channel is also part of Police Channel 2. The town-wide channel will allow all departments, all public safety departments, to communicate amongst one another during a true emergency situation. Fire Channel 2 is our fireground channel. During a major incident, fire has the capability to switch to the fireground channel, which frees up our main channel, Channel 1, for other type of emergency type calls. This will also enable our mutual aid companies or responders to talk on our primary channel as they respond to additional emergency calls. The estimated cost for phase 3 is $635,000. Funding for this phase 3 may be requested first in order to complete all our infrastructure work. In closing, your public safety departments truly appreciate your attention to this most important matter. We are asking you for your support in order to fund a new, modernized, and most importantly, fully reliable public safety communications system.